So Twitch has been sued by a Russian internet company for 2.1 billion euros, or about 120 billion rubles if you're in Russia right now. The company, the Rambler Group, is alleging that Twitch breached its exclusive broadcasting rights of the English Premier League more than 36,000 times between August and November. Quite a bunch. They are seeking to permanently ban Twitch from Russia altogether, while Twitch is stating that their initial claim is unfounded. Um, what's your opinion here? Do you think that the Rambler Group has any case here at all, or is this just a grasp from the Rambler Group to stay relevant and gain
Josh
publicity
has
and
an
money?
opinion. I can
Yeah,
see
Josh
it.
seems to.
I can
Josh
see it
seems
on
to
his
want to
face.
say something.
He's like, I'm ready.
God,
Put me in.
goddamn cheeky breakish, man.
Of course.
I'm like, what do they hope to gain out of this? Like, what?
Money.
Billions of euros.
They're like
Yeah.
paying they're like
2.1 million euros to be exact.
I would assume that they're probably going to make more money from the people using their internet service to watch fucking Twitch, you know, like I don't know. Shut down Twitch. Yeah, good luck. It's like shutting down half of Amazon. You know, like what? Sure, try it. Go right ahead. Like, this is a good deal for you. Let's
You'll
spend
be
the money on
litigating
court
for a long
fees.
time. Yeah.
This is one of those. I looked into this Rambler group a little bit because I don't know. It kind of raised the question to me, like, how accountable is Twitch, I guess, for what people are showing on their streaming service? And apparently, from what they're saying, they're not accountable almost at all for what other people show, and they weren't notified by Rambler Group that this was even happening, and they needed to stop it, but they were trying to stop it apparently. But this Rambler Group, I mean, they're in this specific instance, I think these guys are obviously just out for money, and they have some shady business practices in general. They're tied up in some.
They're Russian, yeah.
Well, yeah, they're tied up in some other case where they're claiming these former employee who designed the most popular like internet serving service or whatever, sold it for $800 million to the US, and then after the fact they're going to go back and say like, oh, this guy used to work for us, so we technically owned this, even though we made it on the side. This is a bad company, and they're doing some shitty practices. Well, but I think it is important. This, how accountable is Twitch?
No, to your point exactly. I think that's what it comes down to, and it's like, how is Twitch supposed to ever be able to account for all of its streamers? And then you have to think like, okay, well, not only do they have to watch all of their streamers all the time, they have to know what country they're streaming in, what the guidelines are, what companies have exclusive rights to certain things in those countries. You're talking about a team of like 1 million people in order to watch all this stuff. It's just not possible. And if that's the precedent, then we can never have a company of this size ever have a service anything like Twitch, because you could never run it.
They have TSAs in place for a reason. I mean, it's up to their people who use the platform to read and understand and know the TSA, they can't be held accountable for what all these people are showing on.
It's interesting because, basically, I mean, obviously every court is going to be different, so you get sued in Russia. Hope that the judge is not best buds with whoever's suing you. But generally speaking, the way courts work is that it's about how reasonable is what's expected of you, right? Courts heavily favor what is considered reasonable, especially in civil suits. It's like, how reasonable is the expectation? And so Twitch, they have a guideline. This is the rules. If you break the rules and get caught, these are the punishments. It's kind of like saying, it's illegal to steal a candy bar from the store, but like, can the cops always be standing in the store watching you? Is the cop responsible for the fact that you stole the candy bar? According to the courts, no. And the store isn't, and the security company that provided the cameras isn't, if you managed to circumvent it or someone just missed it, because that's unreasonable. And like you all have said, Twitch they can't reasonably view it all. If they are notified of this, now it is their legal responsibility to go and do something about it. right? That because that is a reasonable expectation. Hey, this is the link, this is the person breaking the rules. We want you to stop it because hey, look, we have the rights to it. And then Twitch goes, done. And then they have to have a reasonable amount of time to do the task. You know, if they said, oh, you didn't do it in 15 minutes, that's the court's not going to listen to that. But if they didn't do it in 3 days, well, that's a different story, right?
Well, and even just the statement from Rambler that 36,000
Well,
streamers that had it up in
watching.
like 3 months, and it's like it wasn't just one person where Twitch could say like, "Oh yeah, okay, we see this, we can shut it off." It's a ton of people doing it.
Right.
Well,
But
and
a lot of
obviously
people
they-
doing it. Yeah, and a lot of people doing it like they have like 3 viewers, so like they're not even on the fucking radar. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
they'd never be on Twitch's radar for them to pick this up.
Right.
Right.
Like
yeah.
there's just no fucking way.
Well, and I bet you
It's really
those
funny.
people didn't even know. Those people probably didn't know they were even doing anything, right? Because people do that stuff all the time. I mean, when I'm taking a break during a stream, I'm like, someone's brought me food, Emerald's brought me food, and I'm like, okay, between matches, we're gonna take a quick 15-minute break. I pull up like Binging with Babish or something and watch it with my viewers, right? And like, what if Binging with Babish had like exclusive rights in China and one of my viewers was Chinese? You know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
am I screwing
Gotta be
Mixer? Is
careful.
Microsoft go? You know exactly. Well, my social credit score, but
Yeah,
like is
taking a big hit just for coming on this show. You probably just took a huge hit.
probably. So I just sent out Christmas cards.
I feel bad for the guy that they hired to make him scour Twitch to find 36,000
Oh yeah,
people showing this.
Well, especially on the Russian side of Twitch, nobody goes to the Russian side. You may never come back.
So speaking of the losing the social credit score, I have to say I sent a. They're not going to see it. I'm so glad that she won't see this. But one of my friends, I sent a Christmas card to, and I said this whole letter. But at the bottom, I said I sent a copy of this to the Chinese government so as to not hurt my social credit score.
Perfect.
Good
on you. Good on you.
But no, anyway, yeah, I agree absolutely. All these like 3 viewer people, they don't even know they're doing anything wrong, and Twitch can't know. They're not going to be on their radar. And I'll bet you, like Wolf said, these people are shady. How much money you want to guess? They were just sitting there watching it, going, "Oh, we're gonna sue them. Keep tallying, baby. We're gonna sue
Oh,
them."
yeah. Yep.
Like this was like they were planning it, not because they actually care about the violation, but because they think they can get tons of money from it.
Yeah.
You know.
I think you're right. Yeah, they sound like a bunch of fucking idiots to me.
Do you know what would be really funny if Twitch turns around and like doxes the people doing it? And like, all right, Rambler, like go collect your money. This is who did it. So,
Oh God. Yeah, and then it would be like good luck because then they'd have to try to sue those people. Most of those people probably
Right.
aren't even like in Russia.
you'd never find
Like-
them. It would be
Right.
funny. It would suck. I mean, Twitch obviously couldn't dox a bunch of people like that, but
It's against their own privacy
Yeah.
policy. But
You'd have
would
to
be
hire
funny.
Liam. You'd have to hire Liam Neeson from Taken to track him down. It'd be like the only way.
You need a
set of
specific
skills.
set of skills.
Yeah, you would need very specific.